Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Connie with the Beehive Quilt Shop here in Wellington, Kansas. And we're glad you joined us this morning. Hope you're all having a great morning.
Happy day 3 of 12 days of Christmas. Oh no, you don't have a drink?
Yes, well, I was going to say I just had a cup of coffee, but it's empty. But anyway, hopefully you're enjoying a nice cup of coffee
Yes.
or hot tea this morning or whatever beverage brings you joy in the morning.
Iced caramel macchiato.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
So good. A little jolt of sugar and caffeine in the morning. Can't be bad, right?
Well, to start out with, one of our items is hydrangeas.
Yes.
So Anna Rose loves the flowers. I think they're beautiful too. But we have several things that feature the flower. We have a fun little measuring tape, and I don't know. I like little fidget things, but this is a little 60-inch measuring tape. It's very pretty. And we also have an emery board, and it's amazing
pretty.
how often I used to wonder why people bought them. Well, I don't know. They're just so handy to have these days.
No, like
so.
I carry, it's not this exact, the hydrangea one, but I carry one of these in my purse that I think I probably got from a 12 days, or maybe you guys gave it to us for a Christmas gift. But no, it's come in really handy having that around.
Yeah, I'll have one of these in a purse. I'll have it up at the front. I have one next to my bed. I have one in our junk drawer because they're just handy to have when that nail tends to break.
Yes, you've got a hangnail that's just
And these
driving
are
you
just
crazy.
pretty.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a fun little item
Yeah,
and a
so-
great gift for a friend.
Yeah, so for a combo, so if you get the nail file and the little purse tape measure, $9.99. So that's a great little deal for yourself or for a gift, stick in a stocking stuffer. But yeah, normally $11.99, so saving a couple bucks.
So very fun. What do we have next?
Ooh, next is one of my favorite items. It's the 10-inch paper roses. This is foundation paper piecing. This just released a couple weeks ago, I think. This is Lori Holt's latest foundation paper piecing put out by It's So Emma. So her line that she's doing with these paper piecing, it's called Berries and Sage, I think. It does not come out until March. But we have these now. So we have a thing on here. If you want us to notify you when that Berries and Sage comes in, we will do that. But in the meantime, we were very inspired by the color palette of Berries and Sage. So we've kind of created this fat quarter bundle, which, yeah, just looks very pretty there. So if you get the foundation paper pieces, those are $14.99, normally $16.99. So that's a brand new item that we're already giving you a discount on. And then we've got this fat quarter bundle, 15 pieces. There's 5 reds, 5 pinks, 5 greens. And it's $49.99. So you save $6.25 on the fat quarter bundle. So right there, you've got yourself a good project.
And these, I think, would blend just really nicely with the new line coming out. But if you're anxious and want to go ahead and make a rose quilt now, I would say these are just quite lovely.
Why
Katie,
wait?
Yeah, I was going to say, Katie was around, and she was the fabric fairy last night, and came up with these beautiful fabrics. So there's 5 reds, 5 pinks, and 5 greens.
Yep.
And then you can add a little bit of your own low volume fabrics if you want a little bit more in, just to lighten things up. There is a few lighter pieces in the collage.
Yeah, so we'll get to it. I didn't include any low volumes in this kit because we have a low volume kit later on in this table of fun things we have on day 3. But yeah, she does have a few low volumes there in the corner. But you can do this however you want. But I tried to pick some varying shades, so there's some contrast a little bit, even with just these colors. There's a couple different shades of red. So anyway, super fun. I'm excited to do that project. I hope you guys are too. What we got next? Oh, so foundation paper piecing still. We've got this tool that I actually don't own, so I'm going to have to get it because I do a lot of foundation paper piecing. But it's the wooden Violet Craft seam roller.
Yeah, so this is just really, really handy. And it's great in this foundation paper piecing because if any of you have done that, you've got to have your paper folded, your fabric, it gets folded back, and then you cut it. And then if you want that to lay flat, you can use this starch pin that is on one of the next items. You can starch that little piece of fabric, roll this, and it keeps you from having to go to the ironing station and ironing it. And it also keeps it from, you're not going to have as much, like when you iron, sometimes you want to iron back and forth versus press. This is actually going to be a press. So ask Jan Brody, she's going to say this is a great option. The other thing that's really wonderful with any of the machine embroidery applique projects that you do, these two tools are fabulous because you're going to have a lot of in the hoop projects and you're going to need that seam to lay down. And who wants to unhoop and rehoop the project? So this allows you to do the same thing in your hoop, and it's just really magical. So if you do machine embroidery and do like the application, I highly recommend both of these.
Cool.
If you're doing the foundation paper piecing, any of those projects, this is also super useful. And even regular quilt piecing can be useful if you're just doing lots of small things, or people that like to do the miniatures. It just helps you if you've got this design board. Do we have a design board out later?
Yeah, but
Anyway, if your project's there and you've already sewn it and you want to have it laid down, just hit a little starch, roll it, and it dries, and it looks like you just ironed it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so very useful. What's next?
We don't have we've ordered this. It might be in a box in the hallway. I just haven't unboxed yet, but we've got the water erasable roller pin from Sew Line on here. So what are you pointing at? Sorry.
So that's a useful tool if you want to mark something, and then later you can just take a little bit of water and it's just going to evaporate.
Yeah, you can just spritz it. Even steam from your iron will
Just have it
make it
erase.
dissolve. Yep. So only $4.99 there. So that's a steal. Oh, the little roses. Where'd those go? I don't think that's it right there. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's the cutest bookmark. I forgot that.
I'll let you talk about it.
So, so today's theme, again, skipped over this at the beginning, but it's coming up roses. So, we've got these cute, you might show the back of this. It's a little rose bookmark, but it's just so romantic to me. Like, it's just like this little rose you just slip in. Like, you imagine that's like a real rose. Like, you're at a cafe reading your book and somebody just like leaves a rose on your table. And then you stick it in your book and now it's your bookmark and you save it forever.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, just, so that's super cute. So we've got that on there. Let's see, $8.99. It's on sale for $7.99. You can even like open it and you keep one and you give one to a friend or something.
And the microtext needles, do we have those here? But
No.
they're just...
Yeah, they're on order, but it's just the special microtext needles that are for foundation paper piecing. So I think they've got a finer needle, right? So it's, kind of stabs through better. And I believe they're also, it doesn't say on here, but I think it's the chrome style. Yeah. So we've got that on here for $5.99 for a pack.
Yeah, and those are Roberta Byer's favorites. And I believe Eileen that teaches some of our foundation paper piecing retreats. And then I've, even for just regular quilt piecing, because it's going to give you that nice sharp stitch. So highly recommend those needles. They're just great. So, and that's why we are currently out of stock right now today at the shop, because they are some of people's favorite needles. So we're always reordering.
I was looking for the next item and it's right here in front of me. It's clear, so I just wasn't seeing it. So we've got the 6x6 art bin storage on this day. And this one's great for holding charm packs. It's the perfect size for that. I know I have one, again, I think it was a Christmas gift one year. It's got like, it'll hold like my seam ripper in it, little scissors. I even have like a big pair of scissors that fit in there diagonally.
I was gonna say, you can put all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Charm
like,
packs.
It holds quite a bit of stuff. And because of its size, it holds most of my, main.
Even like fat quarters, just, I mean, you can load it with whatever you want. And I know a lot of times people at Christmas time, they're looking for gifts or packages to wrap a gift. So be a great gift to give a quilter, because they can really use this. Very functional.
Oh yeah,
really
what a great
easy
idea.
to close.
Just come in, grab them some random fat quarters, because we love fat quarters.
And it'd just be a
In a
pretty
little
gift,
container.
and they would love. Yeah, and this peels off. Art Bin has a really great
Oh yeah, it's nice. It
It's
doesn't
easy to-
leave a bunch of sticky residue behind. Yeah.
So it really is just convenient. And my guess is, I think I put 2 packs of charms, but I bet you could put 3.
I bet so. Yeah.
It holds a lot of charm packs too.
Here in a little bit, Desiree's going to come over and talk about her project, but she's using it to hold some Lori Holt templates. So also good for some of those. All right, so we've got that. So if you get one, it's $5.50. If you get two, you get 2 for $9.99. Ooh, and then there's a deal on here. You can get a mystery charm pack for $8.99. So we'll stick a mystery charm pack in there for you.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I love the mystery stuff. Okay, so the next item we also I don't have one to show you. It's another one of our super popular items. But assured, we have it on order. So if you want it, you will get it. I know Anna Rose just ordered it this week, so we will have it. Desiree, I should have said what it was before I handed it.
It's magic pins.
Some magic pins. So these are the Patchwork Extra Fine 50 piece. And it comes in a little nice container too. That's what I like about these. It's got a nice little plastic hinged container to put them in. And it's a $2 savings on that one.
And those have those silicone tips that can be ironed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you aren't going to want to probably actually iron them. But if you do get your iron on them, it's not going to melt.
Yeah.
Because it's silicone. So that's convenient.
Yeah, if you bump up next to it, it'll be okay.
What's next?
This next one is the kit for this awesome quilt behind us. So if you've stayed at the retreat house, I guess if you don't know, we have a retreat house called the Hive just a few blocks north of us that you can rent to stay at. I think on day one we had a retreat special. But this is one of the quilts on the beds at the retreat house. And it is is it Positive Vibes? Is that what it's called?
Right, it's called Positive Vibes is the name of the pattern. We came up with this, I think it was right after COVID because we wanted everyone to be thinking positive thoughts and, thinking about all the good things in life because we all went through quite a bit. And in life, we're all going to feel better when we think about good things and we're grateful. So this is our Positive Vibes quilt. And it features lots of very fun Lori Holt fabrics, I think from flea market. But we've got several sets all ready to go. It includes a pattern. We had done this in combination with several quilt shops in the area during our border run. So that was really fun. And this is the fabric collection we used to make this beautiful quilt.
Slide off.
It has, I believe it's 15 fat quarters of the colorful, 15 of the low volume, and then a bunch of fat 8s. So it's just a really great collection to make the fun piano keyboarder. It also does a little mini positive vibe in the corners. It's just a really fun, bright quilt. So it is one of my favorites. Used to hang over above our wide backs, and it just, it really did make me think positive thoughts, just like Anna Rose's crumb quilt, her heart quilt.
Oh, yeah, I love that one too.
Yeah, it really just makes me feel good every time I see it.
Well, and Lori Holt fabric is just so, it is. It's so happy. It's so cheery, colorful.
So if this brings you joy.
Yes.
So
this exact kit we have 3 of. So it'll definitely be one of those time-stamped ones. But you've said if more people buy it, we're willing to get some. I mean, it will be different.
But it'll be
similar.
Yeah,
it'll be Lori Holt, but it might not be the exact same fabric.
It'll be the same vibe.
Yes, for sure. Yes. Yes.
So anyway, but that's really fun. So
yeah, and that one's on there at a really big savings. So
I think it's $20
off.
Yeah,
saving $20.
Yeah. So that's anyway. It's ready to go for you.
And if you just want the pattern, you can do that too, and that's $5. All right. So next we've got Farm Girl Vintage and Farm Girl Vintage 2 books. So so she's releasing Farmer's Daughter line, I believe. Is that on? Oh, yeah. So there's a Farmer's Daughter sew along that starts in January, and she's releasing a new fabric line, but she's using these 2 books.
Combining them.
Yeah.
And it's just like any of Lori Holt's. If certain blocks bring you more joy, you can always, like if you love pie, you could always have 2 pies in your quilt. I mean, you can do whatever you want, and it's just cool.
That is just really cool. Is like you buy this book and you've just got like so many just single block patterns. I mean, so much in here.
Worth it.
So the sew along is using elements from both books. So if you're doing the sew along, you'll need both books. And we've got Farm Girl Vintage, you'll save $5. Farm Girl Vintage 2, save $7.
Yeah, we just thought we'd put them in a great package. So $24.99 for each book, and they really are just great. Whether or not, even like Anna Rose made an entire quilt out of the really fun bee that's in this book. So this bee here, I mean, so the deal is you can make a whole quilt out of one block, just like you can pick your favorite 5. It's just so fun. And like the horse's saddle blanket's a quilt. I just love that. I mean, it's
really cute.
And it's got a little beehive with a heart. I mean, there's just so many cool blocks. So And I do love it at the state fair, the Kansas State Fair every year. I'm just always impressed at how many people are still making Farm Girl vintage quilts because it's just basically timeless.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be great quilt blocks for years and years to come. And one of the first quilt shows I think I went to that I remember one of the grand champion quilts was a Farm Girl vintage quilt. And I was just like,
that's so
oh,
cool.
I got to take a picture of every block. I didn't realize at the time it was Farm Girl vintage, that it was a whole book.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just thought, this is such a cool quilt. So I'm sure I've got those archived on one of my phones because it was just so cool. Or my cameras.
Yeah, that's
I
neat.
think it was probably back in the camera world.
That's funny.
Question: what size is the positive vibe quilt?
Oh, great question.
Let's see. It should be on here, I would think.
Inside, but that doesn't include the borders.
Oh, right.
Oh, here we go. Finished quilt. Approximately 74 by 86.
And it's just like any quilt. If you want it to be king size, you just make a few more blocks.
Yeah.
So it'd be so easy to expand or shrink this quilt. But this would be a great
That's a
quilt.
good size. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think it fits with a huge drape on a twin bed. So,
Yeah.
I mean, as it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, excellent. Or it'd probably fit a queen if you just had it on the top.
Yeah. The next thing is fat quarter bundles. So again, with the Farm Girl Vintage, we have it's a solids and her shabby. It's her Farm Girl Vintage basics coordinates. And then we've got that. And then we're doing a mystery low volume Lori Holt bundle. So we've got a picture on here on the form of some low volumes. It may be those, it may be slightly different, but
It'll be something like it.
yeah, something like this, a colorful low volume from Lori Holt. So if you get both, that's the best savings, $95 for both bundles. And then if you just want the vintage Farm Girl Vintage bundle, it's $57.99. The low volume is $45.
And if you're wondering, like, how does these low to medium volumes work? In the back of this quilt, like this is actually red, aqua, a light tan, some gray, another aqua that's a little brighter.
some
But it
yellow.
really, from far away, low volume, it's just going to
Really
read.
just kind of just disappear.
But up
Yeah.
close, it just gives it so much more texture and coolness. Like, it is just kind of fun.
Yeah.
So we do enjoy here at Beehive lots of low volume fabrics. It adds a lot of interest versus just having a plain white. Although
Yeah.
white quilts are cool and cream. I just finished a Christmas one that just had like a cream background and it really just quilts up lovely too. So
Yeah.
they're all good choices. But if you want a little more splash of interest, I think low volume's fun.
Yeah.
And tell us about these new simple shapes.
Desiree's going to come over and talk
Okay.
about this. She has an awesome little design board she's going to show you. And she's going to show us how she's doing this project.
Yes, hello. So, Lori Holt has a new sew along, as she often does. And the current one is using these templates that are the typography templates. So there's one that's just all of your letters, and this will give you a full set of capital and lowercase letters.
Mhm.
And then what really is the big thing in here is this bigger bag that's called the Griffs. And this has a whole bunch of different shapes in it, from Christmas trees to teacups, flower pots, all these things, and tons of possibilities for all the different types of banners. And she has a sew along that you're going to do kind of quarterly, and you'll do 2 at a time. So the one that just started is going to be a Merry Christmas banner and then a Let It Snow. So I've started the Merry Christmas. I want to show you what that looks like just to get you excited. This is one of the big Griffs. So this is the stocking template that you will use to trace and make yourself your very first stocking. So I have my M already done, and you also use her sew-in interfacing. I don't know how well you can see, but you do wrong sides together, and then you actually kind of slit this. And for a moment, you're going to think there's no way this is going to work, but it does. It's magical. You just press it and it'll all lay flat. And then you are going to just straight applique this to your stocking. And she has some very cool methods that you'll learn following her along. She has on her blog, and then she has YouTube videos for you to follow along, so you won't get lost. You just follow right along. and it just is magical. There's no, the way she does her flipping, you kind of make a slit here, which is scary, but it works because you're going to cover it with your letter, and then you have no open seam. Like this is
Oh,
completely sewn
it
all
looks
the way
so
around
perfect.
because you flipped it in the middle, and then you're going to applique your M on there. So just imagine this cute little banner if you've got a fireplace or anywhere you can put in your house. And this is going to say Merry Christmas. The Christmas is actually going to be in green Christmas trees. So you can kind of see some of the greens that I've picked out. And I actually picked this green for the back of my stocking. So that's kind of what the back looks like.
That's so
But I think
cute.
it's going to be really cute. And she gives you some other inspirational things at the end of her her PDF that gets you started, and at the end you can see, and it just really is. I was even talking with my sister-in-law last night of like, I have to make these for everybody because there's like it's a girl, it's a boy, so
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
baby shower things that you can reuse. There's a happy birthday. If you're a sports person, there's game day, and you can add whatever type of
Or even if
sport.
you just did like your kid's name and like hung it like, like
For-
yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking that same thing for the happy birthday. Like I can make Travis's name. And
Yeah.
then like we pull that out every year instead of buying paper. But there's nothing wrong with paper, but it's kind of just be that every year he'll get to see that.
And
I
that's cool
think
because
that'll
then
become a memory.
yeah, well then it kind of becomes like an heirloom too because then like he'll grow up and he'll have that and that's his and he like my mom made this and it was at every birthday I had and that's just really cool.
And even these and they look so sweet. I'm very excited to keep going with them. And as Katie talked about earlier with our art bins, I do have the little letters kits wherever those went. They do fit perfectly in here.
Oh yeah.
So that I know they're not going to get bent or misplaced. They're all snug in the bug in here. And I have my bigger ones. This isn't Lori Holt, but it is Tula. And we also love Tula. But I have just one of her little project bags with all my big ones. And I've cut the little cardboard for myself just so that I remember.
Like as a label.
Just as a label, because Lori Holt, if you have any of her other templates, you don't want to get yourself confused. But I just put them in there so that I would remember what's what.
Do you think if you wanted to do just like regular raw edge applique with these, you could?
I really think so. That was my other really big girl math of buying these. Was look at all these other projects I can do, especially with. Here, let me just give you a quick sneak peek of something else that's in here in one of these fun.
Yeah, because I couldn't really find.
This is a big teacup.
Oh, that's a huge teacup.
Cute.
Oh, and you could do like some little like steam. Oh, like even like with like the chenille it looks like little steam coming out.
You can just
that'd be cute.
Yeah. You could raw edge it, or you can even collaging. You could steam a seam this, even if you were to do a t-shirt applique. It does help.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
And there's so many other fun shapes in here. I just can't wait to
in the stocking, like right now, you've got a cute little Santa's hat, but that would be really cute
on
a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
What are you looking for? Oh.
See, there's kind of blended.
Yeah, it is the perfect size for a shirt.
Yeah.
Yep. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's a very fun project. And the other thing I'll just talk on while I'm over on this side, for any projects, keep yourself organized. So we have this binder on special too. I think we'll talk about here in a few minutes. But with this Lori Holt Sew Along, it is a full PDF. So you go on there and you can print as you go or just print the whole thing. So have all your cutting instructions.
Oh, cool.
And then you can put it in a binder and then keep yourself, you can flip through the pages or by each month that she does and keep it all in here. So you know where they're at.
Yeah, so if you were early and you got online at midnight last night to do the form, this binder just got added this morning. So if you want this, you can, resubmit or edit your form to get this. We have this $2 off. So normally $9.99, it's $7.99. And sorry, that plastic's really loud.
It's probably loud.
I'm sure that's very loud near the mic. But I have 2 of her binders. They're awesome.
Yep, I just recently took one home. I was very happy I did. Because I had a smaller folder, which was great. But I was to the point of, I'm expanding. I need more room. And this is what, a 2 or 3 inch binder?
It'll hold a lot.
I think it's a 3. It's a 3 inch. So it's quite thick. And it'll keep it all stable. What I was talking about on the back of this M, she uses what's called sew-in interfacing instead of fusible interfacing. And so she has that already in some prepackaged 3-yard bundles.
Yeah, so we have if you it's normally $14.50. If you get one package, it's $13.99. Two packages for $24.99.
And you'll be able to do quite a bit of your project out of multiple months out of this one package. I cut up all of mine yesterday and then only went through, I don't know, not very much. I know this
For
will
Merry
go,
Christmas for those.
it'll go quite a long ways because you're only using it on the letters.
Yeah.
For your shapes, it's just fabric to fabric, so you don't need a whole lot of it.
Cool.
Well, that's excellent.
And then on the templates, I think those. I want to say what. Yeah, so I want to say what that is for sure. Okay, so for the glyphs, which is like the one that has the shapes in it, got a $6 savings on that one. So $39.99 for that set, and then for the letters, $8 savings, $35.99.
Yeah.
So and like we just said, the options are endless for these. Like I feel like you can do so many different projects with these letter templates. So that's really exciting.
Well, and they're really good letters. You could easily trace and, like you said, do either a raw edge or a different type of applique method. And if you've got what am I trying to say? If you have an embroidery machine, you can do your embroidery stitch around the letters as you've already cut them out. So then you have that embedded, and you can add that to a shirt, a blanket, a quilt, whatever, and just have those really, really nice letters.
That's a great idea too.
To piece them, which is a little nice. So anyway,
cool.
I think I got
awesome.
all my things.
Well, thanks, Desiree.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Okay, we just have a few more things left. So the theme today was roses. So we've got the beautiful bouquet of Lego roses on here. Got the red one. This is the bouquet of 12. Is there 12 in there? Surely it's a dozen. Yeah. So we've got that one, and then we've also got the set, and this is the one we've made. This is our little store model that sits up by the register of the 2 single roses, which I have this one. I think I have all of the little small.
Sets,
yeah. So for the big one,
I know
it's so cute. On the big set, you'll save $5. It's $42. And then on the little set, you'll save $2 for $12.99. Which is that little one is so great, like to stick in a stocking for somebody. Like that's a really fun one, or to buy for yourself. But that bouquet, like they're flowers that live forever. I'm a huge fan of the Lego botanicals because I love to have flowers in my house. I like fresh flowers, but I always feel bad cutting them and killing them. So it just makes me feel bad. It's so nice to have them there, fresh flowers in the house, but then when they die, it makes me feel sad. But I love the botanical sets. They're fun to build.
See, they already know you're going to gift them.
Oh, yeah, I got to show that.
There's a little to from. They're perfect.
Yeah, roses that live forever. What a great gift.
Yeah, and the baby's breath in it's just adds a little bit of color.
I know.
So it's just cool.
I love that. Yeah.
Real. So, looks cool.
I think, sorry, nope, I lied. One last thing. And we don't have one in hand to show you, but we actually meant to put this on yesterday's day, the Pop-Tart. But it's the Pop-Tart charm. Actually, I think it's called like a toaster treat, because Pop-Tart's probably copyrighted, so they couldn't call it a Pop-Tart.
We all
but
know
yeah.
it's a Pop-Tart.
Yeah. It's a cute little Pop-Tart. It's got like,
so happy.
yeah,
Such a happy
little eyelashes. Yeah. So we got that on there. And I think that concludes. So 1 charm, $6, 2 charms for $10.
Lots of fun things. So be thinking about what'll bring you joy or someone else in your life. Thanks for coming in and watching this morning.
Bye.